Friends, welcome to week 2 of our time together in the book of First Corinthians. And this week we're going to be in a couple of different chapters. We're going to be in chapter 1, looking at verse 10 through 13, then hopping over to chapter 3 for a little bit. Both chapters addressing this first major problem that we see in the Corinthian church, which is the problem of division within the church. So Paul has come in, he's planted this church. Paul always plants churches. He takes off to go plant more churches on his missionary journeys. And when he leaves, he puts people in place, elders, deacons. There's a guy named Apollos who's running things. Peter comes in and does some work. And so the people who are loyal to Paul are talking to the people who are loyal to Apollos, and they're kind of fighting over who's more significant. The same thing has happened with Peter, that there's this competition, an unhealthy competition in the church of Christ. And Paul is writing to them to say that being in God's church, there's no place for this unhealthy competition. Because what they're saying is that one man is more important than the other. And Paul is saying, what I want you to see is that Jesus is supreme and preeminent over all of us. That Jesus could do what Paul and Peter and Apollos could never do, which is die for their sins, which is make them clean. Now, they can tell the people about Jesus, and they probably did this in very different ways, but that it's not a popularity contest. And what he wants them to know, and what he wants us to know, is that when we seek to follow Jesus, it's never to climb the ladder. My old boss, Jeff, used to say that Christianity is a race to the basement, meaning that when we follow Jesus, it's about who is going to serve, who is going to die, who is going to lay down their life, who's going to live sacrificially, not about what we can gain. And so that is where we're going to spend our time this week, looking at how the church and how Christianity is so countercultural to the world in the book of Corinth and in their own city of Nashville. This is something that's going to eat us alive if it's not dealt with, that by being connected to Jesus, we have all that we need, and so we don't have to look for that in other places. So again, if you have any questions about anything in these chapters, reach out to your discipleship director, reach out to myself, happy to help you, reach out to your pastors, any way that you need assistance as you carry this very heavy load of leading small groups. We are here for you. Enjoy week 2.